Yo, look at this right here. Living End getting a push. Living Vend getting a push with Curator of Mysteries. We got the blue cycler now. Very excited to see the green and the red and the white. And I gotta say, welcome in. Much love, Trev here. Welcome aboard. Right now you can't see me, but I'm standing curbside at San Antonio International Airport. Headed down to Mexico for the first time in about an hour. Very, very excited for the Grand Prix. And I've got a one-way ticket right now. Booked a little bit of a trip. I'm kind of debating what exactly to do. I just feel like if I'm going to be in a new place for the first time, I shouldn't come around and go back. Either way, we'll be in Nashville for the Pro Tour in about 1 month, and potentially Richmond as well. So a lot really exciting going on, and I want to share that energy with you, that I think it's better to just go for it when you have an opportunity, even if it means that it's a little bit random or you don't know exactly what's going to happen. You should just go for it, I think. My opinion only. That's the way I live my life, is leave it up to chance a little bit, leave it up to adventure as much as possible. Leave it up to adventure. But I'm taking some time out of my trip here to record this video for you guys on this card, and also just because it's an excuse to share my energy with you all, to do something crazy, do something memorable. Think about what you want your life to be and the purpose of your life. It's not supposed to be easy, and it's not supposed to be obvious. Sometimes you have to go and go on an adventure. You know what that means. So what is an adventure that you can make happen or go on today? Make it happen. If you want more energy like this, go to my other YouTube channel, Travis Wu. Got buses and taxis galore coming by. Got a little bit of sunbreak here. All right, Curator of Mysteries. So first of all, you have a blue for a cycle and a 4 for a 4/4. And the Living End deck, you cycle this for a blue, it comes back as a 4/4 flyer. That's a lot better than a 4/4 that doesn't fly and must attack each turn. Monstrous Carabid. The Monstrous Carabid is not the best for 5-mana play, but this is actually a pretty decent 4-mana 4/4 play. I noticed it as a convenient 4 toughness, so if you bring back a Deadshot Minotaur, it's okay. You're not going to kill your Curator. Got to be careful if you have 2 Deadshot Minotaurs. And you also have this, whenever you cycle or discard another card, scry 1, so you can dig for what you need. Make sure you don't cycle another Living End. Very interesting stuff. And between this and the Archfiend, you have 2 flyers. You have a lot of flyers. So Living End's getting upgrades all along the curve with rares. And it's funny too, because Living End has been this all common deck from the start. It might turn into this all rare deck. Wizards is like, what's a deck that people play that's all commons? We need to fix it and print rares all along the curve. So I wonder if that's the powwow that they had. So some of you might have heard I said Living Vend earlier. What I mean by that is, if you're going to be blue, one of the best blue cards, utility cards to play in Living End is Vendilion Clique, Living Vend. Vendilion Clique, 3-mana 3/1, looks at a player's hand and puts a card on the bottom. It's a way to disrupt combo decks. It's a way to fight through counters. It's also a way to mitigate the problems of drawing Living End, because you can choose yourself and put Living End on the bottom of the deck. Actually very useful. And here we have incentive to be blue between Vendilion Clique, Curator of Mysteries, and Ardent Plea. I'm not saying Living End will definitely be blue though, because this thing is kind of hard to cycle. It's hard to cycle. And blue, right now you have a Jund deck and you can splash a little bit of white. If you go Jund plus blue, you still don't have Ardent Plea. So you could go blue-white, green-red, or blue-white, black-red. If you go blue-white, black-red, you're losing Violent Outburst, which is probably the best card in the deck after Living End. So it's tricky. If you go 5 colors, it's too painful. You bleed a lot of life. And Curator has the issue of being blue only, where every other cycler, for the most part, is you get 2 options. So you'd have to be base blue to make this work. I don't know if that's really worth it just for upgrading to this over Carabid, because mana is so important in Magic. So I'm not sure. We're going to have to wait to see the red one and the green one. Hopefully the green one lets you gain life. The red one lets you ping to the face or something cool. I don't know. I'm excited to see. Green one has reach, I hope. Spider that gains life. Wizards, make it happen. And I'll be brewing for sure. The deck's gonna change a lot, I'm sure. I'm excited to see how it changes. Hopefully it's not too good and it gets banned. So far, we're not really on that path, but maybe, probably not. You can always hate out Living End, get your matchup better against Living End, just play a bunch of disruption, and you'll be okay. So that's it. Curator of Mysteries. I like this card. So go for an adventure. Let me know what you think. And thank you for all the energy. I'll make a lot of videos from Mexico. Hopefully my internet's good. But these videos in this format are really small files. So I should be able to upload these even on shitty international data or Wi-Fi. So I'm very, very, very excited. Let's fucking go, right? So I'll see you soon. Hit me in the comments and let's make it happen, baby. Speak to you soon. Let me know what you think about this card.